All of Fortnite 2026 updates have been leaked with dates and what's coming, including Season 2 and 3 and Chapter 8. We have all of the themes, all of the new brand new stuff, as well as a brand new South Park collab where you guys can actually get a free skin, so you guys do not want to waste any more time, so let's get straight into it. Remember, I am gifting 5 lucky subscribers every single day the brand new Chapter 7 Battle Pass, and it is absolutely insane. So if you guys do want this for free, make sure you guys do smash a like on the video, subscribe with all notifications turned on, and leave a comment with your epic ID name down below in the comment section below. And of course, if you guys are picking this up for yourself, please do consider popping in my support creator code Apple1, as it does help out the channel an absolute ton. So like I said in that intro, yeah, we have a lot of information about Fortnite 2026. The rest of the Chapter 7 Season 1 updates have actually been revealed, with our next one taking place on January the 9th. We already know this from the bonus rewards though, because it does say they are coming out on January the 9th. We then have the other 3 on January the 2nd, February the 5th, and February the 19th. The last update though is going to be including a brand new live event, which is insane. This is going to be completely revolving around the Voyager's Cradle, which is pretty cool, I can't lie. Over at Lethal Labs, you're going to be able to see some brand new blueprints of the Dark Voyager's plan, which you guys can see he's creating some new rift beacons, which is pretty cool, I can't lie. The live event this season is going to be absolutely unreal. But we then have Season 2 releasing on March the 4th, with all of his updates on screen, which you guys can see March the 5th, March the 19th, April the 1st, and April the 16th, which is actually pretty cool. But this means that this season is only 1 month long, as Chapter 7 Season 3 may drop on April the 30th, and this means we're going to be getting a collab season for Season 2 possibly. This is going to be insane, because as we know, every single time we have a 1 month long season, it is a collab season. Just like how we had the Simpsons season back in November, something else is going to be coming out for Season 2, which I honestly do hope they do a second wave of the Simpsons, because bro, that would be so cool. And then finally, Fortnite Chapter 8 drops on November the 28th. Unfortunately though, this is 1 week after GTA 6 releases, so I'm gonna say this now, this is probably going to be Fortnite's worst launch ever, because everyone and their pet hamster is going to be playing GTA 6. I highly doubt there's going to be a lot of players on Fortnite, so we're going to have to wait and see. Hopefully the storyline through this chapter actually increases the player base, because I can tell you now, no one's going to be playing Chapter 8. But last night, Fortnite posted their very first teaser for the South Park collab. We knew it was coming out, and now it's been teased, which will actually be releasing this Friday, which you guys can see on this image. We're going to be getting a butter skin. But the caption for this tweet was a chaos loading, which means one thing. For those people who have watched the South Park show, it looks like we are getting a Professor Chaos skin for Butters, which is actually going to be amazing, as his code name is 67chaos67. I have no idea. It is pretty cool though, I can't lie. Remember though, these skins are going to be in mech suits, because they are way too small to be in a normal suit, but it may be a new version of a mech. May not be like Morty. Hopefully it's not like Morty, because, well, that mech kind of does suck. But on this teaser, you guys can see Butters playing Fortnite, but the lobby is 5 players. So we're going to be getting a 5-player game mode, which is going to be pretty cool. I can't lie, I am very excited for this. But one of these South Park skins will actually be coming out for completely free, as we are getting a mini event pass, which means one of the skins will be for free, and another one will be in the premium pass, and the rest will be inside of the item shop. This is actually going to be really cool. I do wonder if we're going to be getting the Butter skin for free, because that is the first skin they have promoted. We're also going to be getting multiple items, new mythic weapons, and one mythic weapon being this Stick of Truth that's going to modify the storm. I have no idea how this is going to work. We have no leaked gameplay on it, but I am very excited to see how broken this is, because imagine you can like make a hole in the storm and run through it. It'd be pretty cool. But over at the Area 51 base, you may be wondering what this is. Well, it is a base for the last reality. If you guys do remember from all the way back in Chapter 3, we were sent to the Seven's home for the whole chapter, and this chapter we are now on the last reality's home, which is why the main villain is already on the island. It makes a lot of sense, and I can't lie, this is absolutely amazing. The main villain is obviously the Dark Voyager, whose reality has been redacted, which means he belongs to nowhere, and that makes him very dangerous because he doesn't care. But that's not all, because if we also take a look at the 0-hour event, there is a transmission sent by the last reality that only showed for a split second with a load of cube glyphs, which has now been confirmed to be the last reality's language, but it was also decoded for a split second as well, which you guys can see here, all of the transmission logs that have been decoded. It says we've been on the base reality for 8 years. The base reality. I am very excited to know what this means. It also says that the learning phase has been completed and they are decommissioning the anomaly containment protocol and decommissioning the dark presence, which means the dark presence was working for the last reality all along, and someone even more powerful has has been pulling the strings. This is very, very cool. It looks like the Dark Presence wasn't working alone and he was actually working for someone, which is pretty amazing. There are suspicions that he was working for the Dark Voyager, but I highly doubt the Dark Voyager is like the big bad boss, bro. He's only quite small. But they also say near the end, we are beginning phase 2, executing program, which means we are now in the middle of phase 2. Well, the start of phase 2 really, because the chapter's only really started, with the Dark Voyager potentially being in control, like I just said. So this chapter storyline is going to be absolutely crazy. It turns out all of the last 8 to 7 years was a learning phase. It was a long learning phase, but now we're in phase 2, and I can't lie, this is absolutely amazing. With our next update kickstarting it with us reconstructing the 0 point. Upon logging in though, if you guys were an OG and you guys do have the Katsune backbling from Season X, you will have been given the Katsune sidekick for completely free. It's pretty cool, I can't lie, because that does mean if we get any other of these pets as sidekicks, so I really do want the Kaya one, if we get the Ohms Perch as a sidekick, if we get any single one of these as a sidekick, we'll be getting them all for completely free, which is pretty cool, bro. I imagine we'll be getting Grogu very soon, because that will be absolutely amazing. Our next Icon Series skin has just been potentially teased. On the 30th of December, Conor McGregor posted this video on X, Instagram, Snapchat, literally everywhere, of his son playing Fortnite, and he added Fortnite themselves, which could potentially indicate that he's going to be our next Icon Series skin. This would be insane, bro. Getting Conor McGregor inside of Fortnite would probably be one of the coolest skins we've ever gotten. You guys can see they're playing the new season in the sandbox. I can't lie, this is actually a really, really cool teaser. So if you guys do want Conor McGregor to come into Fortnite, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button and like this short if you guys want to stay up to date with all of the brand new Fortnite leaks. Hanzo's official hairpiece was added into the game files this update, which you guys can see it here. It's pretty interesting. LEGO uses the hairpiece for only Hanzo, which means that he is definitely coming into the game. And it was also used on an early version of a Fortnite LEGO skin, then removed it and then re-added it again in the previous update. So this is actually going to be really amazing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about an Overwatch x Fortnite collab. I know a lot of people do play Overwatch. I've never played it, but I can imagine so many people are excited for this. So what you guys want to do is you want to actually go over to the Xbox website and create a brand new account for completely free. You then want to go onto your Epic Games website and link your new Xbox account to the main account you play Fortnite on. Once you've done this, you want to go over to the Xbox website and subscribe to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimates for only $1. It is literally $1, and you get all of the crew pack benefits, which means you get the battle passes plus the V-Bucks, which is pretty crazy, I can't lie. You then want to head over to the Xbox Cloud Gaming and sign into Fortnite to claim your rewards, being the battle passes and the V-Bucks. If you guys don't have an Xbox, if you guys do have an Xbox, just sign in on the brand new account. Once you've loaded in, you'll be able to see your purchased items are redeemed, and you then have a 1,500 extra V-Bucks, and you then have 1 month to complete the battle pass. If you guys don't really care about the battle pass and just want the V-Bucks, you guys can cancel your subscription straight away. With the release of the LEGO Ninjago collab, players have been wondering where the rest of the skins are, because, well, we've only got 3 inside of the game, but the rest of them will be arriving in waves, which wave 2 will roll out throughout Winterfest, releasing Master Wu, which you guys can see in this leaked image. The skin will have this design, and I can't lie, this skin is amazing. I am so excited to get my hands on this skin. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I am very, very excited for it, bro. We're going to be getting a lot more LEGO Ninjago skins hit the item shop, so make sure you guys do not miss out on them.